Hi guys, so I know it's been a while, it's been about a month since I made my last video. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try and start uploading more frequently. So today's video is going to be based around the topic of back to school. So yeah, I'm just going to be basically talking about going back to school and thus the whole school year in general and how you guys can get kind of through it easier and tips and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it because I don't want this video to be too long because my editor is crappy, so yeah. So first off, don't be afraid to ask for help when it comes to schoolwork. Teachers are teachers for a reason. They're there to teach you things. They'll be delighted to help you if you asked them. Like if you're stuck or confused on something that she's teaching the whole class, maybe you may not understand that yourself straight away. I know it's not like the easiest thing to ask for help when the whole class is like listening to you and you feel like you're the only one who is asking for help. But chances are you're not the only one that doesn't understand it. There's other people in the class that may not understand it either, and they're just too afraid to ask the teacher. You can still go up after class and ask the teacher for some help, and they'd be delighted to help you. If you really don't want to ask a teacher, maybe after class you could ask a friend if they understand it, and if they do, maybe they could explain it to you. Or you could ask your parents when you get home, or family, or whatever. Don't leave it go if you don't understand it, because you will regret it when it comes to a test and you have no clue what you're doing. If you end up getting a lot of homework someday, try and do it during a free class. Like in my school, a teacher might be out sick or they might be at a meeting and they could leave you work to do in class. But sometimes they don't, and they leave you stay in class with another teacher. And the easiest thing to do there would probably be to talk to your friends. But you could try and get some homework done instead of like talking to your friends. Even at lunch after you finished eating, you could get some homework out of the way and stuff. Then when you get home, you'd have all your written homework out of the way, and all you have left to do is like your studying homework and stuff. So you'd have more time to like go out with your friends or watch TV and stuff like that. For studying, you should make a schedule to divide up your subjects. Monday afternoon you could have a history class, and when you go home that evening you could study what you learned that day in history, and you could like cross it off your schedule or whatever, and you may not have to learn or study history again that Wednesday evening. So your subjects won't get piled up on you, and you can have a clear mind when you're studying, and you won't be as stressed as easily, because I know when I'm studying and I don't have a schedule and I don't really know what I studied and I don't know what to study and on my subjects and stuff, it can kind of stress you out. It can make you lose energy by like trying to sort out things which that energy you could be using into studying. Everybody's way of studying is different. Like you may find it easier to study by reading things, you may find it easier to study by writing things down, you may find it easier to study by listening to things, or you may find it easier to study by actually doing the things, by making actions while you're studying and stuff to kind of help you. So everybody's different. All you have to do is find your own way to study and you should be good from there. By rewarding yourself, you could get your homework and your studying and your schoolwork out of the way easier. Like for example, maybe studying your maths on Tuesday night for your tests on Friday, you might study for maybe like an hour and a half, and to do that you might say, well, I'll study this for an hour and a half and afterwards I can watch my favourite TV show on TV. So then you can, if you feel like, oh I really do want to do this, say, well, if I get this finished I can do that. So by rewarding yourself you can get things done a lot happier and easier, and you won't feel kind of like tired and dragged out while you're studying. I don't know, but that kind of helps me when I feel like I really don't want to do things. So finally, something that might help you get through the school year happier and easier and stuff like that would be to join after school activity, a sports team or whatever, or it could be maybe the student council. Whatever you're interested in, you could join that, and you can meet up with other people and make new friends that have the same interests in you. And that's kind of the same as rewarding yourself. Maybe you're in class one day and you feel really like, oh, I really don't want to be in this class. Just think you could have like basketball practice or something after school, and maybe you could have that to look forward to instead of being tired and stuff. So then you can perk up your mind and think about basketball practice as well as thinking about what's going on in class. So that's all for today's video. Obviously I didn't mention everything that's going on around back to school and the school year and stuff like that. If you have any questions or anything, or if you have any requests, you can leave them below or on my channel. You can click that very attractive button up there to subscribe. It will really help me, and hopefully I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.